I call this one the compressed phantom center guitar trick. What this allows you to do is make your guitars sound fuller without having a third track of guitars. So what you need is a double track guitar, so the same guitar part recorded twice, which I have right now. And I have them hard pan left and right. They sound pretty good, okay? But there's a big gap missing in the center. Listen again. Because I don't have a third guitar part, I need to make one. And this is actually fine. The first thing I do is I go to my in and outs. Your DAW will be different. And right here, I'm going to add a send, which I've already done. So I click add send, and I've already had this third track made. And so I'm going to hit that as my send. As you can see, it says send to track 3. And then in Reaper, now this is where your DAW is going to be different from mine. In Reaper, I had to change this option right here to pre-fader post effects. And that's because by default, it will send the audio from here to the left channel only because my pan is left. I want it to actually be mono. All right, pan straight up the center. So I have that on there. You may also need to change the options so that it matches mine down here as well. But once you get it sending so that it sounds like this. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, you can hear that it's mono, right? It's only one track though right now. So I want to go to my other channel, hit IO again, and then again, add a send for track 3, or whatever your track is. I'll name this guitar send, so it's a little bit easier to see. I should have did that anyway. So you can see that it says guitar send, and again, pre-fader post effects, and so you hear already just by combining the tracks in mono, it sounds a little bit full. All right, let me do that again. So I'm going to mute this track. Again, you can't do this with, just delaying a one take of a track. You have to have 2 actual recordings for this to work. All right, the next step, I'm going to enable my FX. And you can use whatever compressor that you feel works. I'm using a Neve 33609 emulation, which is the T-Rex Precision Comp Limiter. My limiter's off, and these are the settings that I chose. Again, this is all going by ear. I'm not going to go through this step because your taste will vary from mine, but I'll show you how much gain reduction I'm getting. And with effects off and on, and then my final step is to blend this in with all 3 tracks playing. Blend this into taste. So I'm going to put it back to where it was on 0. Now, sure, that sounds cool, but it's going to interfere with the vocal. So I'll actually play the vocal right now, and I'll adjust this track while the vocal's playing.
We are
So the goal is just to tuck that a little bit underneath the vocal and get it to sound nice and full. Again, I'll do a mute as I'm playing this intro. So there you go. That is the Phantom Center guitar compression trick. This has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.